Yes, this drives me a little crazy, but you need to know that kids can learn without you and without a teacher. If you grasp this, everything can change. If you blow it off, you're going to be caught really frustrating your students as well as yourself. Do you know about Dr. Mitra's hole-in-the-wall experiment? So, Dr. Mitra, what he learned as he did this in New Delhi, he had a wall, had a hole in it with an internet connection to it and a computer there for some of the poorest kids in the world. And these kids, within a matter of weeks, had completely figured out the computer, how to turn it on, how to do email, how to watch their favorite shows on Disney.com. They were able to communicate, work with it, and just figured the whole thing out as they taught each other and learned it for themselves. That was without the assistance of a teacher. In fact, you probably could notice it as well, that we live in a world where our kids are really able and capable of doing stuff with computers and phones, etc. They're far beyond us. How could that happen if a teacher is absolutely necessary? If you'd like to study some of this, you can look at the history of Marie Montessori and what she figured out. But I'm going to just tell you three simple things. One, children are learning machines. That's what they do. They figure stuff out all the time. We don't really teach them to walk. We cheer for them to walk. We don't have walking lessons. They figure it out. They're wired for it. Number two, peers are teachers too. And this can be dangerous because they can learn bad things from bad peers. But kids and you and I are busy with other people, learning from each other and being taught by ourselves and taught as we interact. Third, every breakthrough comes by way of exploration. If you look at the history of the world and scientific discoveries, etc., there's exploration, experimentation, things going on. It's not knowledge passed down. It's more like things are figured out. And that's what learning is, figuring out. And kids don't have to have a teacher or you to figure things out. But I will tell you this, having a good teacher, you being a good teacher, can be a great advantage to them. Because your role, if you're up for it, is to cause them to learn. Not exactly teach them, but to cause them to learn by the way you model, the way you shape the environment. There's a famous song, It's a Wonderful World, Louis Armstrong. And he has a line in there that has always struck me. He's talking about kids, all the beautiful things in the world. And he says, they'll know much more than I'll ever learn, or they'll learn much more than I ever know. And either way, it's getting at this point that there can be an upward progression in the learning. You create the right environment, you cause them to learn, you support them in it, but they, the kids, the students, and you are absolutely your own best teacher. If you find this helpful, pass it on. Please subscribe, and there's a gift available down low if you'll click on it.